This is Igbo Area
Governor Obiano appoints an Igala man as commissioner in Anambra State. The Anambra State Governor and His Excellency Dr. Willie M. Obiano has made history by appointing into office Bonaventure Enemali, the first Honorable Commissioner of Igala origin and extraction. That 3-year-old Honorable Bonaventure Enemali, the second youngest in the cabinet of the Youth and Sports Ministry, is from Igala-speaking denomination in Anambra East local government area. The newly appointed ESCO members were inaugurated at the ESCO chamber by Governor Willie Obiano at the Government House, Oka, followed immediately by the ESCO meeting. The business of the day started with the governor honoring outgoing ESCO members who served with him in his first tenure by publicly appreciating them and encouraging them with medals of honor. The newly confirmed members were later inaugurated, starting with the commissioners and then the special advisors. From the 19 commissioners inaugurated, 8 made it from the first tenure of Governor Willie Obiano. I had the Igbos and Igalas have some link. The Yorubas also claim they are related to the Igala. I'll just give you a hint. We Igbos have the 4 market days called Eke, Orie, Afo, and Nkwo. Igala recognizes these 4 market days and calls them the same name. I don't know why. And I've spoken to some of my friends from Aguleri, and they told me there is a root that the Igala and the Igbos are related. And there's something you have to note about these two people. The Igala are also fair in complexion like the Igbos, unlike the Yorubas. What do you think? Please, we'd like to hear your contribution on this. Meanwhile, we are going to do a show by God's grace in the future on the Igala-Igbo route. Roads in Igbo land are too bad. It can abort pregnancy, says Makarfi. Senator Ahmad Makarfi, presidential aspirant under the People's Democratic Party, PDP, cried a state of roads in Southeast region. The PDP chieftain, who said he had a horrible experience flying the roads in the Southeast while coming to Owerri from Enugu, stressed that the roads is not suitable for pregnant women. Makarfi, who spoke in Owerri during his visit at the Imo State PDP Secretariat, while narrating his experience, he said traveling to Owerri by road had justified his decision that 90% of his campaign would be on roads projects. Makarfi said, as I was coming from Enugu to Owerri, the roads are bad. It is shocking. That is why I said 90% of my campaign will be on road projects. Some people asked me to come by air and I said no. Why should I do that? I want to feel the experience of our people and know their pains in view of solving them. According to Makarfi, we must know what the electorate wants. PDP is very democratic and it's a party that believes in dialogue. We could not have succeeded in the PDP National Convention if many of you did not subscribe to dialogue. In 2007, I could have become the president if not for what happened. Then I did not run away. I contributed my quota. As PDP members, we must believe in the party even when we lose. We must believe that God gives power. If you see me leaving PDP, then I am leaving politics. The policy of PDP is restructuring of Nigeria. PDP will bring Nigeria together on how to restructure Nigeria fairly. If you are a member of PDP and you don't believe in restructuring, you should leave the party. While on restructuring, he said, we should also look at institutional restructuring. If we have institutional restructuring, what happened in the National Assembly wouldn't have happened. I support state police, but we must do it in such a way that it does not serve only political leaders. Speaking also, a former governor of Imo State, Chief Achiko Denwa, said, I don't know if anybody knows Makarfi more than me because we were colleagues as governors for 8 years. During his time as governor of Kaduna State, there was nothing like Christians and Muslims. He abolished it through his policies and Christians and Muslims were the same and lived peacefully. Well, it seems that Makarfi has remembered Eastern roots. Who knows why? He's coming out as one of the contenders for PDP presidential race. It's time to remember Southeast roads are bad. Thank you very much, Makarfi. This is funny and wonderful. Now there is a news making rounds. It goes like this. Ndibo in Lagos. Time to go home. It said, now listen to the latest shocker by Governor Ambode of Lagos State and a certain Yoruba group known as the Coalition of Lagos Indigents. It says, henceforth, the position of Ndibo in Lagos will not be allowed anymore. Governor Ambode speaking recently at a Badagry conference. The second one, I said, Computer Village and Alaba International Market will be moved to the outskirts of Lagos to allow for government proposed plans for those areas. Ladipo Market will be moved to Lagos Ibadan Expressway because the present Ladipo Market is meant to be government-owned hospital site. They said this was from Governor Ambode. Now, they said Lagos is not a colonial settlement. It's owned by Yorubas. Ambode was quoted saying at the same place. We are excited about this news and we thank the governor for implementing the real master plan of Lagos to relocate Computer Village and Alaba Market to Lagos Ibadan Expressway, and also that the Ladipo Market land master plan is for public hospital. With the giant stride to reclaim our land from impostors, the impostors were Igbo, of course. So we thank the spirits of our ancestors of Oba of Lagos on behalf of Oba Rewanu, Akiolu, Aremu, and all the past Obas of Lagos. We wish to state that no Yoruba son and daughters should employ non-indigenous in our ministries or local government in Lagos State anymore. Anyone that does otherwise will be haunted by the spirits of our Obas and ancestors. We thank God for Yoruba warriors led by Asiwaju Bola Tinubu working tirelessly to reclaim Lagos back from those claiming it's a no man's land. He that had an ear, let him hear. This was from the coalition of Lagos State indigents. Wow. But another report followed up from Lagos government, and here is what the report says. It's kind of debunking such claim that there's a plan to oust Ndibo from Lagos. They say Lagos debunks alleged anti-Igbo moves by Ambode. Says claim figment of imagination of unscrupulous persons. Urges security agencies to investigate source, prosecute culprit. The Lagos state government laid down a report on social media alleging that Governor Akinwumi Ambode was making some moves against non-indigenous, especially Igbos, in the state, saying the report was baseless, mischievous, and irresponsible. Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Kehinde Bamibweta, in a statement said the claims in the said report were nothing but absolute falsehood and a mere figment of imagination of unscrupulous persons who concocted it. The report had alleged that the governor had outlawed the position of Ndibo in Lagos and was making other moves against non-indigens. The report, which did not state the event where the governor allegedly made such pronouncement, also quoted the governor as saying that Lagos was not a colonial settlement but owned by the Yorubas. Describing the contents of the alleged report as laughable and ridiculous, Bami Bweton said Governor Ambode had clearly emphasized at the inception of his administration that he would run a government of inclusion regardless of tribe, color, or creed, which he had not only adhered to but also sustained it. While we would have opted to totally ignore such crass reports, we have chosen to set the record straight for the unsuspecting members of the public who might be tempted to believe such falsehood. For emphasis, there is no record anywhere of the governor making such remarks, and we dare the faceless authors to come out with any evidence otherwise. This is certainly the handiwork of enemies of Lagos State, whose sole aim is to distort the existing harmonious relationship among ethnic groups in the state. They have totally failed in this attempt. Besides, in the season of politics, it is expected that those seeking to gain mileage would stop at nothing and cling to any straw just to score cheap points. Indeed, the governor, precisely in his inauguration speech, has stated emphatically that I shall run an open government of inclusion that will not leave anyone behind. No matter your age, sex, tribe, or other status, as long as you reside in Lagos, we will make Lagos work for you. The governor has not only lived up to that, but has also sustained it, and every Lagosian can attest to it, Bami Bweton said. While urging members of the public to disregard the report in its entirety, the commissioner also urged security agencies to go all out and investigate the mischief makers behind it and met out appropriate sanctions on them in accordance with the law. Wow, these are Igbos. They are stepping out in Israeli fashion. Imagine, Aguleri has pioneered another kind of dressing. Look at this dress culture with Jewish Star of David on it. What do you think? Meanwhile, a lot of people are saying there is no link between the Igbo and the Jew, and even the DNA tests. We will talk about that in our upcoming videos. It's something we need to resolve. We've been hearing comments here and there. A lot of people are trying to say there is no connection, that the result from the Jewish Jonathan Bennett proved we are not connected. But there's a question begging for answers. Who are the real Jews? Are the Ashkenaz in Israel, that's the Russian returnees, are they the real Jews? Who are the real Jews? We will look at that, but not in this show, in one of our upcoming shows. Now, on Igbo creativity, here is an Igbo boy converting used plastics to domestic gas. He said, we're supposed not to have damaged plastics everywhere. No plastic material used should be a waste. I can use it to produce domestic gas. Give me the needed assistance, I will do more. I'm amazed when I saw this. He was a former student of Christ the King College, CKC Onisha. When you see things like this, some people will say, Biafra must go. Someone will say, what other Japanese are we looking for when we have them surplus in Biafra land? He said, we are ever resolute to restore Africa pride. This tricycle is made in Biafra land. It doesn't make use of fuel. It seems this should be an electric car that the world is planning to introduce by 2020. Someone commenting on this said, this is one of the main reasons they don't want us to go. We are children of the Most High God. He said that Biafra exit. Wow. So check out this made in Keke Napep that doesn't use fuel or oil. A Twitter user identified as Obi Bright at OBIBC has taken to social media platform to share photos of the latest invention of engineers in a commercial city of Aba, Abia State. According to the images which are making rounds online, the newly manufactured tricycle, aka Keke Napep, which is currently being tested on the streets, doesn't use fuel or oil and have zero carbon emission. It is electrically driven. The identity of the local manufacturer and more details of the local products were not ascertained as at the time of filing this report, but many online users are applauding the efforts and have also called on the federal government to invest in the invention. How many of us read the book Eze Goes to School? Eze Goes to School. Well, we want to inform you, and we are proud the author is an Igbo man. We want to inform you, Mazi Onora Nzekwu, the author of that classic novel, Eze Goes to School, is dead. He died at the age of 89. Honor him, is an Igbo son. Wow, this guy is Igbo. This was a special greeting from Prince Emeka. He said he met this man, the man that looked like a white man, in a shopping mall overseas, and they had a little chat. And guess what? The guy has maximum respect for Igbo all over the world. It was very fun talking to this young man who, to his greatest surprise, spoke Igbo language. He's so proud to identify with Igbo. Listen to him.
Well, is that forgivable again?
I'm from Okulokawan Nanka.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm Nigeria.
It's Nigeria?
Yeah, I'm on Igbo.
Igbo? Side of Nigeria? Which side in Nigeria?
Anambra. Anambra, man. Otogu na China, na London, na Malaysia, na Japan.
Wow. Here is this one again. It's a typical Onyocha Nasu Igbo. Listen to her presentation. This is lovely. I think she will be Igbo. I think so.
Hallelujah, Chimle, Jehovah Chimimela, Ebi Guaramaya Jimle, Hagamaduro Gimama, Hebunele, Ibuanibumo, Umu Apuchamisiho, Hagamaduro Gimama, Ikuni Balana. Ndehima basasia, Ebenare Chileke, Agamazuru ya mama, Ewo, Hallelujah Chimle, Jehovah Chimimela, Ebi Goramara Jimle, Agamazuru ya mama, Onya Chidekichi, Magabakatalamasu, oh Chidekichi, Magabakatalamasu, Hallelujah Chimle, Chineke Chimimela, Vigwarawaya Jimle, Hagamazuru mama, mama, mama.
Wow. They said Igbo people have already started printing currency for their Biafran country. This is what I heard, and this man in this video is talking about it. Let's see. Is he holding the former Biafran pounds, or has some people been printing a new money for the coming Republic of Biafra? What do you think? Look at what he said.
I don't think my people are here just waiting for using my Biafran level. Biafran pounds. This is the truth, that they have money. Buhari buy for Biafran. We will have all self-determination. 2018. Biafra independiente like Nuevo León, Cachibo, Ilablam, Biafra. We Biafran speak Spanish too. También hablamos español los biafreños. Macúrense hambre.
Thanks for listening to Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. You can also visit our Facebook page and like the page. You can join our Facebook group, Igbo Area TV. You can also contact me on Facebook, Azoka Mwaneke. God bless you and bye for now.